Who is holding a tantric workshop. Have you guys ever heard of those?
He's starting up stuff.
Very small, 3-day tantric workshop going on nearby town of Sharp. 18 people were arrested, 9 people were paid for, all the people all hanging an hour after the court started, the first participants were just dining in at the front desk. Lucy got a call from the hotel owners demanding that she pay for the security guard to remain in the meeting room entirely to ensure it was socially distant and more practical location. So she called George, and he answered his phone too. So George told her to calm down and suggested he would call the hotel owner so we did that. He was polite, pointed out that they had a contract with the hotel. They were hotel owners did what they had to do. If you don't know what's about the George, they hung up on him. George got back. George is back. George is stand up. Lucy decided to change her course up. She went in there, didn't see the president report, told her to not get on the phone until they were in. And eventually, the hotel back down. They advised their group about the interference to their privacy, and George repeated it would help them be accountable. In the end, they went together over the weekend, no interference. They started out with total experience, but George taught her something very important. Resistance works. Does resistance work, yes or yes? For all Canada, Executive Director George Rose saved Lucy Becker $30,000, which we would have lost if she gave up. She wants to say that the Line Canada and George helped her for free. They didn't even know she won. George really knows his shit and didn't even budge when they attacked him. I invite everybody to do the same, because somewhere down the line, somebody's business will be saved because of the line. I hope this story will encourage people to resist, however and whenever they can. Thank you, George.
We tried, right? Trying to show unity, but we want to be Nazis.
That's what we do. Don't ask fucking questions of what we do. We've been doing this since the beginning. 9 months ago, we started this goddamn movement with the main leaders. Don't ask me about why I'm doing this. You don't need to ask. No other company needs to eat jobs or Bill Gates. is the founder of a meditation and humanitarian organization called Eco Movement. This movement raises awareness of the power of meditation and also takes great care of the earth through winter cleanup. Cleaning up the inside as they come together to clean our environment on the outside. He is also a songwriter and performer and has just written and recorded a song regarding what is going on in the world today. And he is here to perform for us today for you all. Please welcome Andy Williams. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm going to start. Are you ready to use some music right now, everybody? Yeah?
I should be. Give me 1 second, sorry.
Here we go. See you through my eyes. Step into my shoes. See you through my eyes. See through my eyes. I know y'all feel the same way out there too.
This is what they're trying to do to us, everybody. This is what they're trying to do. Fear is the game. They feed off insecurities. Let's use maturity to clear mental obscurities. Basically, no matter what your ethnicity, we're all infinite electricity. Yes, we draw the line. And if you ask, it's always going to be hugs over masks. And yes, we're mad, but they may be. That's mothers against distancing. You see, it's everything. We're all relevant. More intelligent as we remain benevolent. Let's do this properly. No inequality, fulfill all prophecies. Remove these atrocities. Truth is, the foundation has its own resonation. There will be no more domination. Our potential is exponential. No matter your credentials, all our freedoms are essential. That's what's up. That's what's up, everybody. As long as we keep it in our hearts, going from the space of love. The truth. What kills COVID-19 is the truth. The truth kills COVID-19. Here we go. And here's what I'm talking about right here. Meditation is the best medication, no matter what the circumstance of any situation. So do yourself a favor and go connect to nature. And know you have a savior, and it's all in your behavior. One of the solutions is to end all these illusions. And then we're truly on the path to human evolution. It's how we shift polarities to global prosperity, co-create this vision for human solidarity. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, everybody. That's what it's all about. is coming together from the space of love. This track is dedicated to Vlad from Hustle and Man. My man Lamont here from the line. And man, MED, runners against instances. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I wrote this song with some tremendous intention behind it. It was for not only us to enjoy and to feel that energy of being awake to all of these lives that are going on, but also for the people over there, everyone else, our fellow brothers and sisters, even if they may not agree with what we're saying right now, like Lamont said earlier, forgiveness is key here. They have been tricked. We all have been tricked. So let's show them forgiveness and hold the space for them here and now and carry that for them when this is all over, because the day is coming, right? The day is coming. This is all about a certain thing comes to mind when I freedom! 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 Yes, that's what it's all about. A certain thing comes to my mind when I think about all this stuff. Now, when you have a guide dog leading a blind person or a handicapped person around, and this dog receives a command, say that someone who's blind is wanting to walk off a cliff and is commanding the dog to take it this way. When the dog knows it's a terrible command and it's not going to do it. So what happens is that the dog doesn't take the command. It refuses the command. And this is called intelligent disobedience. And this is what we all are here doing today. This is all just simply intelligent disobedience, regardless if they know or whoever knows what they're doing in power today. If they know or not, but it's foolishness. We're taking a stand here today. So it's all about freedom, everybody. Thank you so much. And meditation is the best medication. Thank you. I fucking love you. Come here, Mike.
You know what, guys? If you're not gonna dance, come on, Jet. Put your hands together and hug somebody, for God's sake. Come on. You can't have Vlad coming up hugging over Master and shit, and you guys just standing here. Come on. It's the Christmas season. Love your neighbor, for God's sake. You can't love this gang, you're in big shit. You're in big shit. That being said, put our hands together for the original. Hugs over Master. Let's snowball it! Yes, sir, yes. I can't forget this name. Hey, guys! Hello, Toronto! I love you all. We love you too. Yes, sir, yes. I'm sorry I'm late. It took me 3 cars to get here, but it's part of 2020 life. Hashtag, right? It's all good. I'm here. What a week. What a year. Let's focus on this year, yes? 2020 is our year. I know. We have to get there. Let's say this again. 2020 is our year. I'm sure every single person in this square was thinking at the end of last year, 2020 will be my year. Yes or yes? Yeah. And it still is. It still is. It's still our year. It's still going on. So, support the farmers. Let's go. So, Hearts of a Mask, as you know, started in May at the Dundas, at the Police Park to end the lockdown protest. That's important. Why we're here is we are all essential. Yes? Yeah! I come from Soviet Union, as you guys know. Over there, they told us we are all the same. And I was lined up as an 8-year-old child with 2 clip-ons in a deficit to suppress the people, and the politicians had the cover, or whatever, right? Sounds familiar, right? We're all in this together, right? Yeah, no, we're not. you know how much Dr. Williams gets paid a year? The medical expert from Ontario, he gets paid over $400,000 a year. You think he missed his check? I don't think so. And this is the person that Doc Ford takes advice from. So shut everybody down, completely dismantle our society, dismantle our way of life, subject our children to child abuse, psychological and physiological trauma. We're definitely going to stand that. We're going to stand for our rights and our freedoms in this country. And the other important message is faith is essential. Faith is essential. Faith is essential. Doesn't matter if you're religious or not. Faith is essential because you have to have faith in yourself first. You have to have faith in yourself that you're going to do whatever it takes to protect yourself, your family, and if you're a man, definitely protect your family. Yes or yes, for men? And if you are religious, and if you're not, I still encourage you to go and support the churches. Okay? And obviously, as we know, Christmas is essential, right? We're not going to allow the government to tell us how to run our life. And the best message is, all I want for Christmas is freedom, right? But I'm going to do an exercise. Very important, guys. Okay, put your heart, hand on your heart for me, please. Okay, and if you trust me, do it. Okay. And if you can, close your eyes. And imagine this year. We're almost at the end of it. Imagine this year with all the pain that it caused you. I'm going to repeat. Imagine all the pain that this year has caused you. Okay, losing your job, losing your business, losing your loved ones. Not able to see your grandparents or parents. Not able to hug your own child for the last 9 months. Imagine all that pain. It's important to do it. Because through that feeling, you're able to grow your heart. First you feel your heart, and then your heart grows. Your heart grows because then you can love more. And this is what we have going for us. On top of all the truth that's coming out from every single angle. Do you think it's a coincidence that the Chinese report was released to Ezra Levant at Rebel News? No, it was not a coincidence, okay? Do you think it was a hot mic left on purpose for the Dr. Yatu to say that she just says whatever they write for her? It was not a coincidence. Our people are everywhere. And we had enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough was 9 months ago. Imagine right now. So the pain that we're feeling is crucial because then we can love more. And we can love more, we can win anything. Because the agenda people thought that they can suppress us. They thought that they can, dismantle us. They can make us weak. And we're not going to stand up for ourselves and our way of life. But they were so wrong. So wrong. Because it only makes us even more powerful. And again, when we have nothing to lose, we will do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to ensure this country is free of oppression and fear for our children that aren't even born yet. We got this, guys. We got this. We already won this. We just have to get there in time. And see how much things are coming out and the truth is coming out. And you can see blatant corruption at government level, at the big pharma and the big vaccines industry is done. They are so done. The doctors are speaking up finally because they had enough. Whichever doctor was neutral before, guess what? Toronto, Mississauga, all around the world, they're speaking out. And they're saying there's no issues with capacity. And by the way, one point I want to make quickly. At the peak of the pandemic for the whole Ontario, we had over 10,000 beds. At the peak of the pandemic, hey, Doc Ford, you told me to come at you. I'm coming at you. At the peak of the pandemic, you said we need more capacity for the beds. We have over 10,000. Not even 10% were ever used. Not even 10% were ever used. How much more capacity do we need when we have cancer surgeries? Children, over 700 children in sick kids hospital, were not able to get their timely necessary surgery and the time has passed.
For child, you have a small window to do something about it. The lives are ruined. And that's the price we have to pay for freedom. And we're going to pay whatever price, whatever it's going to take, we're going to do it. We got this, guys. We got this. It's actually going to happen way sooner than I even thought because how much things are coming out. The last point I'm going to make, they told us we are the wave. Well, guess what? We are the wave. We are the wave of change. In 90s, there was a wind of change with scorpions, right? Well, guess what? In 21st century, we have a civil rights movement. We have a second wave of change. And we're going to dismantle this whole corruption, government, and big pharma. And we're going to ensure that we're going back to our roots. Humanity has the roots. And we're going back to our roots. And we're going to establish a way of life where we see fit for ourselves and our children. Get your signs, hold the parties, hold celebrations, celebrate your life, celebrate your Christmas, celebrate the businesses. We are allessential.ca website. All I want for Christmas is freedom and love you all, guys. Stay healthy, everybody. Christmas parade tomorrow. Let's go! I want to be Christmas now. I'm glad. Woo! Gotta people together on mine. It's difficult, right? It's a difficult life out there by yourself. Christmas time is about the people and the children. You hear me? Yes, yes. Put your heads together for a man. This man is finally teaching me common law so I can get the fucking power again and learn what it's like to be a man who can protect myself, my family, and all of you when you need me. Put your hands together, get the power!
I'm being told to back up. Wow. It's great to be here, guys. It's been a crazy week. I'm honored to be representing the Line. I'm glad that they've asked me to come out and speak. I've stepped in a couple of times, and I'm happy to be here. It's been a crazy week, especially after last weekend, and I know a lot of people don't really understand exactly what happened there with the notice of liability that I served to the police. I know I spoke about common law, and I spoke about the unlawful conversion that happens when we're all born with the birth certificate. So I'm going to rewind. I'm just going to say a couple of things, and then I'll tell you what a website we're launching so that everyone can get on board. Because you guys need to know that the only way through this bullshit right now is through common law, as a stand on your square as a man or a woman. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms, like I said last week, it's not what it's cracked up to be. They keep moving the goalpost on it. It doesn't apply to we the people. It does not apply. They keep shifting things through the emergency measures, through the Reopening Ontario Act. So if I can rewind, I'm going to reiterate a couple of things I said last week. And it's important for everyone to understand this, because what we're going to be doing going forward revolves around common law, and it's the only way to hold these people accountable. What you guys don't realize is that there's a lot of people behind me that you're not seeing here today that are wanting to do this. And we got a campaign that we're working on, and we're going to launch, and it's going to happen. And we're going to put these people on notice. Yeah! It's the only way, guys. So if I can rewind, I'm just going to talk about the birth certificate real quick. When we're born in a hospital, a document is produced by the hospital. It's just a document saying that there was someone born in the hospital. I'm not even going to use the word born because that's a trick word. Someone was brought into this world, and it has your name on it. That name is your property. You own it. Your parents gave it to you. It's yours. What happens is the Service Corporation of Canada trespasses, takes your name, creates a document. They did it to me. They did it to you. Every one of us, even those police officers over there. And they may not understand it, but trust me, they're going to understand it, especially those four right there. And I'll explain it to you. So when you're born, they create this document. And it's no different than if McDonald's, Burger King, Tim Hortons grabbed your information and produced a document with your name on it and said that that's who you are. That is not who you are. That is a corporate fiction that was made up by the Service Corporation of Canada. Then they take that document. You look on the back of it. There's a number on it. It's a CUSIP number. It's a securities exchange number. And they take out a bond against you to estimate how much tax money you're going to pay over your lifetime. And then they take that money from the bankers and they invest it. They make money off your back. They slave you into this. Most people don't understand this. You want to understand it a little more? There's a woman by the name of Karen Hudas, Hudas, Karen Hudas. She's a former world banker that discovered this, and she's speaking out about it. Go on YouTube, look her up, look into it, and find out what it's all about. So they turn you basically into a slave. And when you're given that birth certificate, we don't know any better, so we start acting in it. We go and we register, we get a driver's license, we get a health card, we use that, and we stand in that, under that corporation. All those acts, laws, bylaws, mandates apply to that legal fiction. That legal fiction only. But guess what? Here's the legal fiction. Here's me. I am not the legal fiction. We need to understand that we can step out of that. And it's easy. All you have to do is know who you are. Once you know who you are, you'll know who you are not. And then you can move forward. So I'm not going to go too much into it. I will say that last week, I came down here. I was threatened with a fine. I sent an email to the police liaison before I got here. And I said, I'm just letting you know that that name you're using, that legal fiction is not me. I'm standing as a man. I, man Dermott of the Pomeroy family. That's who I am, a man. I'm living. I'm breathing. Yeah. That's who I am. I am not that corporate fiction. And I told them to produce the evidence that they hold jurisdiction over me. Produce the evidence that one man or woman can claim another man or woman property and administer property without right. Guess what I got? Nothing. Radio silence. Then move forward to this week. A few days ago, Lamont, he has to send a little notice off saying that we're having our protest. I said, name me in it. Herbert Hildebrandt's having a service. Name me in it. They named me in the document. CC'd me in it. In the past, they would respond to everyone together. Guess who they excluded from it? Me. Because they know. Now, the officers may not know, but I'm going to tell you right now, I served them last week with a notice liability. It's not a fine. It's basically telling them that they're trespassing if they give me a ticket. Yeah. They chose not to last week. We went through the same thing again today. This time, they issued Lamont a ticket. They've trespassed against them. The terms have already been set at $25,000. Then they came at him again and gave him a ticket because the one they gave him before from a few weeks ago had the wrong date on it. So I went back to the guy. I said, are you sure you want to do that? Because you guys are already on notice. Tried to explain it again. This is all on video. We have it. I have the evidence. They proceeded to go ahead with it. In my documents, it says that any one of them will, or all of them together will face fines. Any man or woman involved in it. There's 4 of them right there. We have their badge numbers. We have their names. We're moving ahead with a common law proceeding against them. And you know what sucks about all this? The fact that we have to fight with our police officers to stand up for our rights. I don't want to be doing this. This is a waste of my time. But guess what else we're doing? We're going after the public health officials. We're going after the nurses. We're going after everyone and anyone, the media. We're going to serve them all with these. And like I said, there's a big, huge movement behind us. It's happening. So we need you guys to jump on board. We're going to be launching a website through the Line Canada. It should be up and running by Wednesday. There'll be a lot of foundational knowledge videos, nuts and bolts on common law. We're going to move forward. We're going to hold these people accountable. And just so you know, we're not going through the legal world. We're going through a common law world. There won't be no judge up there deciding the outcome of it. The judges don't participate. You know who participates? We the people participate. We decide the judge of our peers, and we go after them. And that's the way we're going to do it, move forward. We're not the only person. And I'll let you officers know, there are common law court proceedings going right now as we speak. I encourage everyone to look at A Warrior Calls. Christopher James is knocking down doors, kicking in windows, and he's moving forward. He's got common law proceedings in Nova Scotia. He's got 2 in Ontario. He's helping a huge movement behind them. And we're jumping on board, and we're going after these people to hold them accountable. That's the only way is through common law. So check this out. It should be up and running by Wednesday. TheLineCanada.com. Reach out to myself, Lamont, anyone involved in the line. And guys, I'll let you know right now. It's not just the line. It's not just Huts Over Mass Man. We're all willing to work together, okay? So forget the divide. We're all in this together. Every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I'm glad he ended with a divide thing. Come on. Stop your negative shit. Okay? I have a little hashtag out there called I Stand With Lamont. Okay? Some people stand with me because I'm getting attacked like left, right, and center, right? So the thing is this. By the way, who's this guy? Who's this gentleman standing behind me? This gentleman. What's going on? Yes, and?
I used to work for Ministry of Health, it looks like, because I followed whistleblower process and they terminated my account. Yes, I was very afraid, just like many of you. I'm from Poland originally. I remember communism. I remember solidarity. Solidarity! Okay? I'm here to tell you that I came to Canada for freedom, and those that don't like to have freedom can move to China. Trudeau, Justin Castro, Doug Ford, they all can move to China. They love them there because they have dualistic system. Capitalism for the thieves and communism for the masses. I am here to tell you that I have nothing in this game. I was 2.5 years to retirement. My wife is livid. My kids think I'm crazy. But I am sane, and I'm not listening to clowns anymore. Clowns should go and stay in some circuses and not issue orders to normal people outside of the circus. Okay? Clowns are silly. Don't listen to them. They tell you they can extend your life. That's a magic trick from old times ago. Buy this little potion, it will extend your life. That's what they tell you. They're telling you that they can extend your life with the vaccine. There is no risk. 99.97% of people simply, through the use of their own immune system, defeat the common cold called coronavirus. Only very few people die. But how they fooled you guys is they told you that in hospices everybody dies. In hospices everybody dies. Yes, it's true. That happens in few weeks. In long-term homes everybody dies. Yes, that happens in few months, few years. You will all die, but there's nothing to be afraid of because you have been born and you have to die. God the Creator gave you the gift of life. And don't be afraid to use it. It's your life. Tell the clowns to hide because they are afraid of the light. And you are children of God Himself, like Jesus Christ. With Holy Spirit, all you need to do is leave the fear inside your basement with 7 mosques. Let those people that are afraid be afraid. Okay? And you be brave. Be brave.
Thank you so much, my inadvertently wonderful friend. Now, you guys see this wonderful little flag? They're $20. I think I only brought 10. Come and grab them while they're hot. They go on your window so you can show the world what's going on out there. Also, I wanted to reassure you guys, this is going to be the last day we do a protest here. Moving ahead in the new year, we're going to go somewhere else I'll announce later. Keep updates. Freedom! 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 Rise up! Liberté! We accept nothing less! Alright, now, what I wanted to say too is that before the Christmas parade tomorrow, Henry Hildebrand and his wonderful Church of God are going to be doing a ceremony here at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow for an hour before the show. So I would highly recommend we all together come together and just be in love. Show the rest of the church. Freedom! Freedom! Somebody get this guy out of here so I can stop freedoming, for Christ's sake. I'm getting worn out. I gotta save some for the march. Are you guys excited for a march? Yeah, I do. Thank you. That was so quick and succinct. But my good friend Q is here to have a little music and tell you a little something that's important before we go. What do you think? Well, you guys together, Q!
I'll stand with Lamont. Thank you. So, I just want to thank everybody that showed up, and I know it's been a long stand. We're just about ready to go marching, and we're going to turn the music on, but before then, I want you guys to feel the inspiration first. A lot's happened right now. Let's just, one breath in, we'll do this 3 times. Please with me. Deep breath in. That's fine. And a big ol' Alright. Please feel inspiration for this next song coming up. My 2 great new friends, Ben and Justin Hunter, are coming now sing a community song. Please lend them your ears. And I'll be jumping right behind you.
Hold on now. When you're on, this is already on your public record. You're on it. So I've already explained it. They bring the cars. So call back.
This is a callback song.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to do that. Right now, what's happening?
Inspired to do
We're
this
not
song.
issuing those live birth Article 61 garbage. What? Article 61. I don't even look at the laws. I lost that. Did you read the liberal part? Oh yeah, I think there was a leak about what's going to happen. Oh no, you kind of know what about
Woo! Oh my God! I have just manifested this. I have been wanting that for 35 weeks, my love. You are welcome every week. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody take a deep breath just to take that in together.
Happy birthday!
Oh. Happy birthday, Josie. Happy birthday, dear Josie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josie. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Let's get ready to burn! Mike, come and get your stuff, buddy.
What's going on?